Probably should work on reading that book. Probably. So we can get that max guts. Because we need max guts for Iwa. The lower house is disbanded. It was an internal split. Masayo Shishido. He's the only one. He's the only one that can stand up for what's right, though. He's the only one who will make good in this on his word. That's the kind of person who we need leading this nation, especially at times like these. Shido leads the United Future movement, right? Golly. He was right. If we'd taken the Phantom Thieves seriously from the start, they'd be in bars by now. Which would come first, do you think? The regime change or the apprehension of the Phantom Thieves? How about the two of you being quiet? That would come first. Including the day we gotta carry out the plan. There's only 11 days left. Time is really slipping away.
What will you think will happen if we fail?
We won't fail. It's kind of tough to say that for sure, though. Maybe, but we can't lose heart before we've done anything.
If we do that, then we'll mess up everything. Even the parts...
We'll mess up everything up. Even the parts we can definitely succeed in. Okay. I was reading that right, but for some reason, I don't know. You actually said something wise for once. You want to fight?
You two get along so well.
Huh? How so? That is an outrageous claim.
That's what I should be saying.
Come on, stop it. Let's try to keep tensions low. We're all feeling anxious.
Even you, Makoto?
Yes. It can't be helped at times. It can't be really helped this time.
That's not how I raised you. Get a hold of yourself, Ryoji.
Why are you singling me out? I will say, these conversations between the teams, absolutely hilarious. We're supposed to send a calling card.
Hey.
Yes, we do have targets and mementos. You know what? Let's hang out with Haru today.
Good day.
Oh, Rinkun, hello. What are your thoughts on this flower bed? I brought it here in hopes of doing some serious gardening.
Yeah.
Wow, she's so diligent. Harvesting vegetables. Once planted, the vegetables will be ready to harvest in a few days. The number of days needed for a vegetable to grow depends on its species.
Let me know if you would like to grow any vegetables.
You know what? Let's do the vegetables first.
That makes me so happy. These vegetables should grow nicely here. What do you think?
Okay, so you do have a few options here. You don't need any specific, to buy anything specific. Sun tomatoes are really good. Honestly, the earth beans and star onions are good too, but honestly, sun tomatoes and moonlight carrots currently are probably some of the best ones. Let's buy some, let's do some moonlit carrots, because I definitely know I run out of SP in the metaverse quite a bit.
I hope it grows to be big. The moonlit carrot is doing well. It should be ready to harvest on the 13th. I hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's talk again. Alright. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Oh, why thank you. My apologies, I'm quite busy taking care of the planters. It takes some time for someone as clumsy as myself.
I feel like I can become closer to Haru thanks to the Empress Persona Kali. I feel like my bond with Haru will grow strong soon. It's good to take a break every so often. What do you think about hanging out with Haru? Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
So you'll help me? Well, if you insist.
You can only do this if you have max proficiency. So,
Wow, Rinkun, you're quite skilled. The soil here will be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening could be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. This started just as a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform in a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans.
oh. Do you like coffee?
Actually, I'm more of a tea person. I always make sure to have at least 10 varieties on hand for my morning and afternoon tea. Anyway, I recently discovered the joy of the taste and the aroma of coffee.
Well, at least that's one of us. I don't like the smell or the taste.
I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depths of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me. I was merely thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again?
Yeah, sure.
As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust anyone of the employees at Akumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always important. Some employees would even come to integrate them.
What? Integrate themselves? Ingratiate, my bad. Oh my gosh. I was like, what? Why am I reading it as that? It's ingratiate. Like, golly, dude.
Themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as the majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to know me out of respect, but I know they just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear that my father passed. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with the asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though.
Sounds a bit suspicious.
Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far to recommend to sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Akumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible.
It's a pretty complex issue, though.
Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking with you about this. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even though these are difficult times.
I can sense Haru's trust in me.
All right.
I'm going to stay here a little while longer to check on the drainage. I need to make sure that these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
Later.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like the most, Ren-kun? I might as well be growing things that everyone liked eating.
Well, considering that we already put them in there.
Oh, I have seedlings for that. I can grow quite a few.
It actually doesn't matter which one you pick.
Carrots are great since they go with anything and add a touch of color. Oh, and they're quite nice in curry. Thanks for sharing your preference. I'll try my best to grow them. Oh, I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night for now.
Ah, you're back.
Yes. All right. Let's hang out. Let me see. I may not be able to. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not the thing.
Good evening.
The gold's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. I'd like to teach you shogi from different locations from time to time. Let's change the mood. Somewhere outside without too many people. There may not be many such places. Well then, shall we play a match today? We can't deepen it quite yet, but let's hang out. Let's invite her to the park. I see. That's an excellent idea.
I look forward to it.
I know it's sudden, but I'd like you to take me there. I might be able to think of a good move. Yes, I can feel like I can play shogi at different places, at a different pace here. The scenery, the sounds, the smells. I'll be able to utilize all 5 of my senses, perhaps even come up with some new ideas.
It's a good stimulator, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. A different sensibility than usual awakens. It helps one come up with new moves. I've opened up new opportunities through shogi. You are like a shogi piece filled with endless moves. I wonder what kind of person you will become. Just imagining all the possibilities is fun. I'm starting to get the feeling that a new move will come to me.
Well then.
Well then, now that we feel refreshed, let us play a fair and square. Alright.
Okay.
We should
Let's
stop
end
here for today.